Hey everybody, Eilers-Heffner, Sapphire Ambassador. I just wanted to jump in here really quickly. Something that's been rolling around in my head for a good month, and just really talking about putting systems of support in place so that we can be successful in all that we're doing, and so that we can do it without running ourselves into the ground. I know that a lot of you are working outside of the home, have children, have families, have things that you're responsible for besides just plexus, right? And what I have had to do is determine what are the most important things for me to accomplish, and what things can I let go, and what systems can I put in place in order to be successful. So there's been periods of change and growth. The addition of my children in the spring, having been home suddenly all of the time and not going to school anymore, and being thrown into virtual learning, and continuing to work in a hospital setting. So there was a lot going on all at once that I got thrown into, right? And so I had to redo our systems, redo our life, redo our schedule, redo how to figure out how to get the things done and how to support my children and what they needed to do. And then we fell into summer, which was not a normal summer. My kids and I are used to going and doing the things. We do a running club, we do science camp, they go to church camp, the older ones, all kinds of stuff that happens that didn't, right? And so my systems continue to evolve based on what I'm responsible for and how my children can contribute, what my husband's able to contribute, schedule, and all of that. So what I want you to think about is, what is your highest level of contribution? Like, what is it that you can do well? What is it that you're excited to do? What is it that is most important to you to do? And this is within our business as well as within our home and in our job, if you have a job outside of the home. And so I want you to really think about that. And it's going to be different for everyone. And I can't answer that for you. And I can't assign certain tasks to be more important or less important to you. There are some things that I find really important that other people don't, and that's okay. But what I have to recognize is that I'm not going to be able to clean the entire house, homeschool the children, go to work, run a plexus business, do the grocery shopping, do the meal planning, and do it all well, right? That's not going to happen. I might kill myself trying to do those things and doing all of them, but it doesn't mean that they're all going to be getting done, nor are they going to be getting done well. And so that is something we have to think about, okay, and take some time to process through that. I want you to understand also that when you are working this plexus business, you are adding value to someone's life. So the definition of a business is that you are adding value to someone's life for money in return. So when I take my husband's shirts to the dry cleaners, or he takes them to the dry cleaners, value is being added to us. Neither of us have to stand there and try to iron all these shirts and make them look nice, right? A huge value add to us. They're providing the service. I'm paying them, or he's paying them. We're paying them. And it's adding value to our lives. When we go out to eat, and this is huge value to my life because I don't have to prep. I don't have to mess up my kitchen, and I don't have to clean up a kitchen. And I get to sit there and the food is brought to me, right? Huge value to my life, but I'm paying for that service. It's adding value to my life, and they're getting paid, the restaurant. It's okay. And so that is the same thing, is that we are offering not only hope and not only an amazing sense of supportive community, but we're also providing a service to help someone get healthy, and we're getting money in return. People don't bat an eye at paying a trainer to help them get fit and work out properly. They pay the money, they get the service. No one is upset with them. You go to the doctor, your insurance pays, you pay your copay if you have one. No one is upset thinking, why should that doctor get paid? Okay. So our business is very valuable. It is the only company that I can say, okay, you're having financial trouble to pay for your triplex or whatever. Let me help you. Let me walk you through the steps. Let me help you talk to your people. Let me help you sign up 3 people. Let me show you these ways. It's the only company that we can easily offer a good and service that everyone needs, that their bodies are going to benefit from. And we have several products. We have protein shakes, we have skincare, we have collagen, we have of course, our amazing gut health system. We have weight loss products. We have something for everyone. Our children's line. We have something for everyone. So anyway, just think about that and feel empowered and make sure that that is part of your positive affirmations, that you know that you have something valuable to offer people. So this is a really good way to think about this, is what is our highest level of contribution. So 3 things in our business, three things in our life. So I am the only one that can homeschool my children right now. I am the only one that can hang out with my spouse and develop a relationship and maintain a relationship with my spouse. No one else can do those 2 things. With my business, I want to be on the phone and in the chats with my leaders. I want to be training them. I want to be personally recruiting and helping my new people get going with a health and happiness party and helping them find their people, right? Those are things that I want to do. And I want to pour into the team as a whole. Those are 3 things that I find very important. And then things that, my other personal one, just to let you know, is that I find it very important to make a dinner that we can all sit down with. Breakfast, some days I make the kids a nice big breakfast. Some days it's, here's leftover pancakes, like that kind of depends. Lunch, they're on their own. There's leftovers. There's always soup available. There's always a sandwich to be made. There's fruit, there's vegetables. They can do lunch, that they can manage. But I do like to make a healthy and wholesome dinner for our family. And you want to pick things that you enjoy. So folding towels, washing towels, folding laundry. None of that is something I'm super attached to. Cleaning my house, in terms of really cleaning it, I'm not super attached to that. I want it clean. I will clean. I do clean, but I'm also teaching my children. I am assigning them jobs. They know how to clean toilets. They know how to clean the mirrors. They know how to clean the sinks. They know how to run the mopper thing that I have, all the things. They're learning to do those things. And those are all great things that I can assign to them, right? And working myself out of that job. I started as a gold ambassador, hiring some help with chores and different things. So as a gold, I was working full time, 4 children. So as a gold, I hired a high school student. She would come over like 2 days after school. I would pay her like $10 an hour. She'd stay for 2 or 3 hours and she would just help. She'd fold the laundry. She'd play with the kids. She would reorganize the kids' bookcase. She would maybe help me with wiping down the kitchen cabinets that the kids all touched, the lower cabinets. Whatever it was that I needed help with, she would help. And then as a senior gold, somewhere in there, I started hiring like more consistent housekeeping help, because I don't care who cleans my house as long as it gets cleaned. And now what we've resulted in with the kids doing more and my husband doing more is that now my housekeeper can help me really organize the kids' bedrooms or go through the toys or do whatever, those tasks that are more detailed and take longer to get through, where she can sit and do that. Whereas the last thing that's on my mind, right? So thinking about that. And the other thing I want you to remember is that we need to prep the initiative, right? So we want to talk to our kids. Hey, it's Monday night. I'm going to be on my calls. Hey, it's Thursday night. I'm going to be on my calls. Hey, it's Wednesday afternoon. I need to be on the phone making some calls. Whatever the case is, whatever you fit into your life, letting your children know if they're at that stage of being able to understand that, right? Mine are. I can prep that. Hey, we're going to spend the morning together. We're going to go to the library together. And then after that, you guys are going to play. You're going to play outside. This is what's going to happen, right? My husband is great on team call nights, book club nights. He knows that he's putting the kids to bed and he's helping with that part of thing. And I'm not necessarily tucking them in. He's tucking them in. I can go up and, see them later. Where the other nights we typically do that together. So anyway, I hope that this all makes sense. And the thing is too, is that when we are delegating, when we're assigning, when we're asking for help, when we're deciding what's most important to us, because if everything is important, nothing is important, right? When we can do that, we're going to be much more peaceful and it's going to allow us to reach our goals quicker. So that is what I wanted to say. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and I will talk to you soon.